The Kia Niro is the Korean firm's first dedicated hybrid model. That means there is no pure petrol or diesel model, with every version featuring some form of electrification. It steers clear of the normally extrovert styling cues of these sorts of cars, and that alone will put it at the top of many buyers' shopping lists. In isolation, the Niro is a spacious, well-equipped and efficient family crossover. The hybrid Niro's 1.6 direct injection petrol engine is smooth, but it does cut in more frequently than a Toyota Prius is. It comes with a 6-speed DCT twin-clutch gearbox, and while that sounds more appealing than Toyota's CVT gearbox, it actually behaves quite similarly, as it holds onto the revs when accelerating, so it sounds rather harsh, while the shifts themselves are clunky. The Niro 2 gets a 7-inch touchscreen sat-nav system, while the Niro 3 gets a larger 8-inch nav. Both are pretty easy to get along with, and have clear graphics and straightforward destination input. The only clue to the Niro's petrol-electric underpinnings is the unique instrument cluster, which features a full-color 4.2-inch TFT screen and a power meter in place of the traditional rev counter. The new front and rear bumpers add sharpness and a bit of extra visual width, while you can now get 19-inch alloys as an option for the first time. There's a small rear wing and twin tailpipes, but the best way to increase the visual impact of the VRS is to opt for one of the brighter paint colors. Inside, it's more of the same, and if anything, the VRS tweaks are a bit too limited. You get sports seats, aluminum pedals and a VRS badge on the steering wheel. That's about it. But the ease of use and solid feel of the standard Octavia's cabin remain, which is a good thing. The standard VRS comes pretty well equipped, with 18-inch alloys and LED running lights as standard. You also get dual-zone climate control, rear parking sensors and automatic post-collision braking. Every Octavia VRS comes equipped with a touchscreen that controls the stereo, media player, Bluetooth phone connection and vehicle settings. It's a bit fiddly to use, but looks fantastic and is very responsive. The mapping software is quick and simple to use, but like many built-in systems, some will find a cheap navigation app on their phone will do much the same job, although the new display screen is pretty big and does look good. Between the dials there is also a central screen which shows a wealth of info including sat-nav directions, servicing mileage and trip information on your current journey. Occupants sitting in the rear of the Kia have more headroom than in the Toyota thanks to the car's square crossover shape, while up front, the driver gets a wide range of seat and wheel adjustment. The only real ergonomic niggle is the foot-operated parking brake, which sits uncomfortably high and near your left shin when it's disengaged. The upright tailgate opening isn't as large as the hatchback Toyota Prius's, but the Niro's 382-liter boot capacity is competitive alongside rivals like the Volkswagen Golf. A Prius is bigger, however, claiming 445 liters with the rear seats in place. Folded down, however, the 1,380-liter load bay is 10 liters bigger than its main rival. Go for the FEV plug-in and you'll lose around 80 liters of boot space, both seats up and seats down. The Kia's wheel size has an effect on CO2 emissions, however. Go the higher spec 3 and First Edition, later to be replaced by the Niro 4, and these get bigger 18-inch alloys, which push the emissions figure up to 101 grams/km. In comparison, the latest Prius has emissions of 70 to 76 grams/km, and you can specify the higher spec models with smaller wheels to achieve the lower emissions figure. With that in mind, It's good to know that the petrol-electric drivetrain is covered by the same 7-year/100,000 warranty as the rest of the car, and that should give you extra peace of mind if you are planning to take the plunge on this new technology. You only get 12 months breakdown assistance, though.